Greetings and peace to you. I hope you're well and in good health, of a sober mind and in spiritual equilibrium. Today we will be continuing Imitation of Mary, chapter 12, God's Grace is for the Humble. Mary, my child, here is a secret way of obtaining great favors from God. Regard yourself always as unworthy of His grace. God gives His graces to the humble. God finds no room for His favors in a heart that is full of itself. The believer, Queen of Saints, what profound instruction your words contain. To see how humble you were, I need only consider how you acted when Gabriel the archangel came to you. The angel told you that you had been chosen to be the mother of God. You did not understand how God could have chosen you for such a sublime dignity. The idea of such an immense elevation, high above nature, caused you, as it were, to suspect the angel's visit. From the very moment when the Supreme Being enclosed Himself in your womb, you thought only of immersing yourself in your nothingness. Of the many titles connected with the dignity bestowed on you, you kept only one, servant of the Lord. How different you, the new Eve, were from the first Eve. Pride caused her to lose all her privileges. Humility was the source of yours. When He wanted to effect great and wonderful things in you, the Almighty did not look to your natural gifts, nor to the splendor of your ancestry, but only to your humility. It was only natural that a God who determined to humble Himself to the utmost should take an infinite delight in humility. It was only right that He should choose as His mother a woman who by her humility merited the highest of all dignities. Mary, you pleased God by your virginity, but you conceived Him by your humility. Mary, my child, the Lord sees the greatest merit in a person who in his humility believes he has no merits, great though his merits may in fact be. Upon what does God most gladly fix His gaze, whether in heaven or on earth? The humble soul. He Himself says, "To whom shall the Lord turn His gaze, if not to the poor man, the man of humble heart?" Pride impoverishes many Christians and deprives them of the blessings of grace. If they made an effort to know themselves, the knowledge would make them humble, and humility would bring healing for their need through the graces it would obtain. Empty yourself of self, my child, and God will fill you with His gifts. Enrich yourself by admitting that of yourself you can only be wretched. If you are humble, God will use you to glorify Himself. He entrusts concern for His glory to those who have no desire to usurp it or to claim a share of it for themselves. When you receive a favor from God, be humble and thankful that He is good enough to bestow continual favors on the least of His servants. Attribute nothing to your own resources, neither the goods you possess, nor anything you do. Even when you correspond very faithfully to graces received, remember that it is only grace itself which enables you to be faithful, and that in rewarding your fidelity, God is but crowning His own gifts. Keep three thoughts always present before you. God is all, and I am nothing. God possesses everything, and my only inheritance is wretchedness. God can do everything, and I can do nothing without his help. Then, even though you are nothing, and possess nothing, and can do nothing by your own powers, you will indeed be something in God's eyes. He will delight to give you his gifts and will make you victorious over all your enemies. Thus ends the reading for today. A wonderful, wonderful teaching, so useful if you actually take seriously and come to know experientially your own vapitude. I don't think that's a word. Your own transitory nature, unreliability, lack of stability, truly your own nothingness. And to not condemn yourself, feel guilty about it, or to judge it, but to actually rejoice and take hold of the nothing which you are and hand it back to God. God, in exchange for the nothing that you are, that you give of yourself, gives you the all of himself. Nature abhors vacuums, and to the degree that you make yourself void, to that same degree the all of God will come and flow into you. God bless you. God love you. God's peace to you. Please pray for me as I pray for you.